Today was May 8th, 2023. Now imagine you are like a little kid in front of your television set with your family at home, or you're watching Loso on the Twitch on stream. And we're all super excited after what was arguably the best crowd of the year in Puerto Rico when they were at Backlash. And now we're back in the States and they pull up to Jacksonville, Florida. And we're like, okay, we know they're not going to be anywhere near as Puerto Rico, but you know, usually the crowds aren't too bad down south as it is a major wrestling state. So here we go. We get into it. Sure enough, they are completely freaking silent.
And it's not their fault. It's not their fault. They could have never known that they, as a group, weren't supposed to be a live audience together.
Now let's be real here. They are not as bad as Lafayette, Louisiana back in 2019. So much so that WWE made a whole video about it. But they are very bad. Dear WWE, please never go there again. Sincerely, everybody. And to be honest, we can't even blame WWE for this. This was all the crowd because the show was actually good. Case in point, we had Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor with a good callback from their SummerSlam match with Finn throwing Seth into the barricade with the shoulder bomb or buckle bomb, whatever it is you'd like to call it. Not only that, but the way reunited, we had Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville trying to get a petition for a tag match, and that was pretty funny. We had Rhea Ripley cutting a little promo, and then once Akira Tozawa saw her, he ran like the wind from his PTSD. 2 triple threat matches prior. We had Xavier Woods versus Dominic Mysterio. Brock Lesnar cutting one of his most, I would argue, like most angry, scary promos of all time, or at least in recent memory. We even had Becky Lynch return attacking Trish Stratus while she was out there trolling Kevin Patrick, which was hilarious. Zoe Stark getting her Raw debut win against Nikki Cross, which was a pretty solid match for what it was. We even had a quick little squash match with Rhea Ripley. We had a very funny backstage segment with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn and Imperium, where Sami Zayn said, well, you'll still be Imperium in 5 minutes. I popped. It was so funny. Then, of course, Kevin Owens acting and Sami the way that they are with an old married couple was hilarious to me. They went out there and had a great match with Imperium, and it wasn't a squash like their match against the Street Profits. They actually had a strong showing here. As it looked like Cody Rhodes was going to win the triple threat match, as I stated earlier, Brock Lesnar literally came out and decimated him and then went on to cut said promo. We also had a funny interaction backstage with Shinsuke Nakamura and The Miz, where Miz thought he was going to get a team up, but Shin was like, actually, we're actually going to go one-on-one next week. So, in conclusion, international crowds are the best. But seriously, above all else, never return to Louisiana, and of course, never return to Jacksonville, Florida.